Christmas. I decorated a little bit. I've got a tree over here. I'm so excited for this holiday season, y'all. Nothing happened. It's okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Margaret Rose. I have secured a new bookshelf. This one right here. 3 shelves on it. I desperately need it. My mom got it at the beginning of the fall season at a garage sale. Ever so grateful because I have this tiny little bookshelf as well as another tiny little bookshelf over there. So I have had these piles of books just piling up. I moved them all over here so you can see we have all of these. I would love to go through all of these books with you and kind of give you like a bookshelf tour because I'm obsessed with all of these books. So excited for all of them. Yeah, I would love to show you which ones I've really enjoyed, which ones I haven't read, and like hear what you think about it, but not yet. What I need to do today is just fill up this new bookshelf. Let me give you a brief rundown. This bookshelf is supposed to be like the fun, easy reads. For instance, like YA middle grade, I have a lot of that, as well as romance and dystopian fantasy. But because I just have so many books, and by the way, I've only bought a few of these, to be honest. I've gotten the rest as gifts or bought them at a very low price at like a used bookstore, or got them from a free little library, or like somebody passed them down to me. This shelf is not that. It has some nonfiction, some historical fiction, some classics. That's not what it's supposed to be. So because we have this new shelf, I can fill it up with some nonfiction and historical fiction, etc. I can hopefully fill up that space with more of this. I know for a fact I will still have piles of books left, especially since I'm always consistently inheriting so many books. It will at least help. I'm gonna do like a kind of time lapse. I'll try to fill up one thing at a time. I'm just gonna take out the books first that I do not want on the shelf. I did not realize that I would make a pile this big. I did not realize that I had this many. Want to see the pile? It's huge. I have like the tiny books on the bottom. That's not good. Ugh. Can't do it. Come on. That's crazy. So those are all the books that I'm taking off. Now, let's go through the piles of books that do not have a home, and we will see what I can put onto this shelf. Oh no, there's one more pile. This isn't YA. I don't know, I've never had a series. I think that belongs to me. Oh, I decided to unfold this one. They're like, when it comes to like adult books, because I'm like in that stage of life where I'm transitioning over to like reading adult books. I just don't know, because I used to like have those separate, but now I'm like, have another Kate Morton on my shelf, so I guess it belongs here. Do you see how big it's getting? The floor's way down there. I think we'll keep thrillers on this shelf. This pile is even bigger. That means we're not gonna fit everything, but I think we're actually gonna get pretty close. It's not too much higher than the other one. Yeah, it's not. Just like these three books taller. Those things, big ones. We'll see. I'm not gonna try to pick it up. We're not gonna try. Okay, so let's look at this shelf over here. We have, I'm kind of sorting it in terms of color because I like how it looks rather than like genre. That could change though, but we're gonna start with color. What I have going on here is like cool colors. This pile was, I'm not trying to do a rainbow, I just want like a stack to be like color palette. These are like orangey books. I had more orangey books over here. This one was over here. They're all like black. All KO TLC down there. And then that is just another pile of books that I think they're all like, yeah, dark, cool colors. But we're going to try to go off of that. The lights are coming off. These are all by Christian authors. Aren't they beautiful? I love the feel of them. They're so cool. I love like indie books. They always like feel the best. Oh, this is Christian fiction as well. Maybe I should have my own Christian fiction. Actually, I was just thinking these all look good together. Like the orangey. Also, most of these Christian fiction are romance, and these are romance. I should probably have all the Christian fiction together, right? I feel like it could fit more stacking up than this way, right? This is a nice thin one. We can save this for last for like putting it in this small area. I love how fluffy this is. I do try to have all these things, so we should put it into Kate Morton. Actually, if we're doing that, I'm so excited. I will show you guys. I got Let the Sky Fall, which is by Shannon Messenger, which her Keeper of the Lost City series is my favorite thing in the world. I love that series to death. And I'm so excited because it's another series by her, and it's YA too, which is amazing. So let's put this on. Some more blue. I feel like I almost have to take off these lights and then put them back on when I'm all done with this. I should have thought of that before I put them on. Cover's blue. Spine's yellow. Also Christian fiction. pick a book to call Christian fiction and edit it. I think we'll just take a couple middle grades that I've got. The spaces are filled. Now I just need, we have 7 books that I need to find a home for. Probably be the opportune time to unhaul books, but the thing is that I've done so many unhaulings, and these are the ones that I've decided to keep. So I'm not really ready to unhaul anymore. That would be for when I read more and I realize I don't like them. I did it. I fit every single one of them. It's never looked so full before, but it's beautiful. Okay, but now we have 2 piles, 2 very tall piles, both from what I've taken off from this shelf and from my piles throughout the room of the rest of the genres. The classics, the nonfiction, the literary fiction, the historical fiction. What I'm going to need to do is go through, figure out what I want on each of my shelves. I got 2 shelves that are about the same size. It has a flat surface on the top of it. This part is gone on the other shelf, so you just stack them. I could just stack it on the top. It's going to be really bad, but I'm going to have to do that. What is literary fiction anyway? When I first heard that term, I was like, well, every book is, as long as they're fiction, they're literary fiction. I take it as it's very eloquently written. It doesn't have very specific genre, it's just a slice of life or whatever, or it's supposed to be really enlightening, or I don't even know. What is it? Somebody tell me, or at least what do you think it is? All right, at this point I'm just babbling. I'm gonna sort through the rest of these books because I have to sit and actually contemplate what I'm going to put on this shelf. So I will be back probably from another angle so that you can see me putting these all on my shelf. I just realized that I think the first step is to actually sort into genres and see what I have. I think I might even have to take off everything from my other shelf. We're just going to begin by sorting through the books that I have in piles right here, not the ones on my other shelf, and see what we have and then compare it to what we have on my other shelf so that I can see what would best fit on this shelf, because I have no conception. I have no idea. The Handmaid's Tale is considered a classic, I feel like, even though, isn't the author still alive? I don't know, modern classic, whatever you count it. This was helpful. So I've got classics, literary fiction, the nonfiction, the historical fiction. This is definitely the smallest amount. I'm not super into historical fiction. I feel like most people would find that surprising. And then I had to make a whole separate pile devoted to Mitch Albom because there's just so many of them and I don't want to separate them. I think I'll just keep them as literary fiction. I'm gonna go take a quick peek at my other bookshelf and see what we have there. I'm thinking literary fiction is what we're gonna have to start with as its own shelf, and then we'll go from there. So it turns out that shelf is all classics and non-fiction. Oh, and historical fiction, except for one literary fiction. Let me go get the historical fiction. This is the one historical fiction. This is also kind of historical fiction. It takes place in the 60s and was published in 2001. But it's also Christian fiction. I just realized it should be over here. But it's definitely more literary fiction. Like, those Christian fiction are either YA or they're romance. So it's very light, I feel like. Well, I don't know. I've heard Francis Rivers can be a little dense as well, or it's not super light, but this is definitely, when I read it, it read more of literary fiction. So we're going to stick with that. I'm only going to stick to having classics on the other shelf because that is what it is mainly made up of. So I think the best option is to just begin putting literary fiction on this shelf, and then we'll go from there. Before we begin, we need to clean this thing because it was from a garage sale. Let it sit, because I hear that it does its best work when you let it sit for a minute or two. Like, when you just wipe it off, you're wiping off all the good that it could do. This is my Christmas tree. It's got nice wood at the bottom. It's beautiful. I think we gotta bring the nonfiction over. Maybe we'll try to put in some Mitch Albom. Let's see. Just fill in the gaps with Mitch Albom. Why not? That's what we do. All of the Mitch Alboms fit at the bottom. I have to lift it up for you guys. I'm not doing that after all. I'll give you a full rundown once all done. This is all of the nonfiction that I got from my other shelf. Help me decide. Should I just leave it like this? Because I am 100% going to be inheriting more historical and literary fiction. So that would be used to fill this up, and then I wouldn't have a mishmash of all of these different genres. Or do I put in some of my nonfiction but also have some nonfiction outside of it? I don't know. Well, I do already have some nonfiction outside. I think we're actually just going to keep the nonfiction without a shelf. It's really sad. I have my Bible here. I think I'm going to just find an entire other place for that. Okay, we're going to leave it like this because I know that I'm going to inherit so many more books over time. All right, let's go bring this over and put it in its new home. And there she is. Okay, so I was actually able to fit all of my classics on this shelf. Every single one of them. This is all literary fiction plus Mitch Albom at the bottom. I've only actually read a couple of his books. And then at the very top we have some historical fiction and literary fiction that were hardcovers and could not fit on either of the shelves because they were too large. So they're sitting on top and it will probably go up way up high. But this is it for now. It is all set up and we're done. I put the lights back in order so It looks cute again. I'm so happy. It looks so good. And I'm getting even more excited to give you a new bookshelf tour and just pour my heart out. I feel like when you show your bookshelf, you're really showing so much of like who you are. Like it's extremely personal because these are all the books that I have collected myself, the ones that I feel are important. So please do share because I do have a goal of reaching 100 subscribers before the New Year's 2026, which is really soon. It is so close, and I think I still have 24 subscribers to get until then, which is quite a lot, and it's taken me a year to get this far, as far as I am, so it really is asking for a lot, but I do ask that of you. So please share this video, share my channel, get the word out there because I would like to see this channel grow because I love having this space so much, and all of you have been reaching out in the comments. Love you to death. But again, that's all that I have for you. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.